and I take vibe crafting extremely serious. You're at the DMV, I'm in the maze with Valroy. To sum it up, he's an ass, he's a dick, but it works for him. Hey guys, so this is future Kitty coming to intro this vlog because, okay, it was supposed to be my first Halloween-a-thon vlog, but then I did my whole thing, and then I proceeded to basically not read anything in this vlog, so I didn't end up reading the book that I had picked for Halloween-a-thon. So I'm gonna take that footage and put it in next week's vlog because I will be starting my Halloween-a-thon officially next week. I wanted to start it this week, but the week got away from me. Like, it's just been super busy. So I'm trying to cobble together a vlog that I kept saying something but then I didn't do it. So if it seems a little bit awkward, just forgive me. I'm trying to make it work, but I wanted to just intro this and say, like, hey, I cannot be trusted. But also, hey, Halloween-a-thon vlog will be the next week's vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. There's not much reading, but I feel like I do a lot of other stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy it anyways. It's just been a really busy week, and I know I say that all the time. I'm sure it's annoying, but that's the only way I can explain what's been going on in my life. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. So let's, I don't know, go forward. I don't fucking know. It is quite a few days since I started this vlog. I had to take a little bit of a break for this vlog to work on some other stuff for Patreon. So yeah, I apologize, but I'm back. Although I do still think I'm going to be coming in and out of this vlog. And I don't know how much reading I will get done for this vlog because I'm currently reading for Patreon. So First thing I had to do that made me take a break was work on my reading journal spread. And I know that sounds like, why would it take you that long? Because I went ham, okay? Like, I worked so hard on this, and it's not even anything like super complicated, but like, I worked so hard on like crafting a vibe, okay? And I take vibe crafting extremely serious, okay? I feel like if I'm gonna do a vibe, like, I'm fully going to capture the vibe. I'm not half-assing it. Like, I need to perfectly encapsulate what I have in here on paper if I'm gonna be doing a journal spread for one of my favorite books of the year, okay? So I worked really hard. So my Patreon journaling video for this month was Angel's Blood, was for Angel's Blood. And so this is one of my favorite books of the year. I absolutely loved it so much. And if I was gonna do a vibe for this, I needed to like fully commit. I made a playlist. I made a Pinterest board. Like, I went crazy. And then this is the resulting thing for my vibe, okay? And I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. So I did a 2-page spread. I did one for Raphael and one for Elena, trying to capture their vibes. And I'm so obsessed with how this turned out. I had to put this quote here. I needed something to kind of like bridge these two spreads together, and I felt like this line from the book was like perfect, because I feel like it literally is like a perfect representation of their relationship. So I needed to I need to put it in here. I'm obsessed with how this turned out, but this was grueling hours of work to find on Pinterest these images that I thought really represented what it felt like reading this book for me. So yeah, like I said, I take vibes very seriously in this house. So I worked on this and I filmed it, and you know, all that fun stuff. So that's on Patreon. And then, like I said, I made a playlist. That also was a very grueling experience. I literally only have like 6 songs on it, but like the way that I was like obsessing about which 6 songs I was like gonna use. I didn't go into it thinking like only 6, but at the end of it, like, I wanted to keep the same type of music and the same vibe throughout the playlist. I don't want to make it too long. You don't care. But that's who I am. I'm currently reading Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rorich, and this is for my Patreon as well. So I'm doing a spoiler-filled reading vlog. I am 45 pages in. I've sectioned the book off into 100-page sections, and I'm ready. I am obsessed with this book so far. I've been having the time of my life, and vlogging it has just been so fun. And obviously, like, this is one of my best friend's favorite series. So I have been sending her voice memos about my ravings and my theories. And it's so fun because I basically read ACOTAR after she read ACOTAR, and she told me that she like absolutely loved it. So she read the whole thing, and then I read ACOTAR after her. And like the entire time, like throughout the entire series, like I was just sending her like literally, I think it's like hours and hours and hours of like audio messages at this point. Like if I were to combine like everything that I sent her, like it has to be like hours and hours and hours of me like screaming about ACOTAR. And like it was such a special experience, like having this bonding with like this series between me and my best friend was so special. I don't think this is ever gonna come close to like ACOTAR, but it's like it's giving me that experience again, just with a different series, because she's already read the entire like Lady of Darkness series. So I get to send her hours and hours and hours of me just like screaming and be like, wait, what the fuck does this mean, blah, blah, blah. So it's just really nice that we basically are gonna get to have this experience again. We also had it with Fourth Wing as well, which was so fun. So yeah, if you have a bestie that like reads books, like truly treasure that. Treasure that, and you guys need to buddy read like as many things as you can, because it's so fucking fun. And then yesterday was my birthday, so that was a whole day of just me doing like birthday celebration things. I had like a family dinner. I didn't want to do anything like super crazy. Like I didn't want to throw a party or anything because we had a party for Miguel's birthday and I was still kind of like recovering from that. So I just was like, I just want like a simple family dinner. I don't want to be stressed because it was also on Wednesday. So it was like a weird day, like to like imagine throwing a party on Wednesday. Like, no. So yeah, it was just a very chill day, but it was really, really fun. I had such a good time, and it was a really great way to spend my birthday. I turned 31 this year. So yeah, it was like a nice way to like enter another year of life. So that's essentially what I've been up to. So today's Thursday. I really need to catch up on my schoolwork. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. I really need to finish my schoolwork today. That is a goal. I just have one more lecture to watch, and then I have 2 online quizzes and a discussion post to do. So my goal for today is literally to try and knock out all those things. I feel like the lectures, I already went through like all the reading, so it's just gonna be like recapping and just like adding stuff to my notes. And then the one thing I'm not looking forward to is that stupid discussion post, because I've talked about how much I fucking hate them. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm gonna save that for last. And then like the 2 quizzes I think should be fine. Since, yeah, no, actually it's 1 quiz and then like a worksheet where you like answer short answer questions, but that should be fine too. So the goal is to knock out everything today school-wise so that I can focus on Lady of Darkness and not be stressed about it for this weekend, because I think I'm probably gonna read a bunch of it this weekend. Again, sorry if this vlog is not very reading heavy. I'm filming like 3 vlogs at once and it's just getting to be a little too much. I shouldn't do this. I hate when I do this, but sometimes it just schedules itself like this and there's like really nothing I can do but just try to survive. Hey guys, so it is Friday. Hold on, my camera's so off center. So it's Friday. It is currently 4. I still have some work I have to do. Today has been really busy. I went to the DMV, which already in and of itself is just so much. But basically I couldn't renew my license online because they had to take a new picture and the whole thing. So went to do that this morning, and then I didn't have an appointment because my appointment wasn't for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, I literally cannot have an expired license for that long, because how the fuck am I going to drive? So, asked my mom to give me a ride, and then I did it, and it was fine. But you know, going to the DMV is a whole thing. And after that, came back, did some work. I finished my fucking module last night. I was so, oh my God, it was really a fucking push for me to finish that stupid discussion post, but I fucking did it. So I'm rewarding myself with not thinking about school stuff for the weekend, essentially. Like, I'm not going to do anything. So love that for me. Worth staying up and finishing it, honestly. And so I did that yesterday. So I'm just like free. I was reading a little bit at the DMV, but literally I could not. So I got to page 80 of this, and I was like, I legitimately cannot read this at the DMV right now. Like, I'm surrounded by people right now, like literally, like just people sitting next to me on both sides, in the back and the front. And I was like, I cannot keep a straight face while reading this, because it wasn't even like I was reading like a smut scene in public or anything. Nothing was happening. It's just Valroy is so fucking crazy, and he's like, he does something to me that I'm just like, I'm legitimately in public. I cannot be here, because I was grinning like a fucking idiot at the DMV. Like, why is this bitch so happy to be here? Bro, you're at the DMV. I'm in the maze with Valroy, this insane fucking man. We're not the same. We're not the same. Like, you don't even know what I'm going through right now. Like, there was this specific line, and I was like, put the phone down. Like, put the phone down. There's no way I'm reading this in public. There's fucking no way. I sent it in the Discord because I was like, guys, it's too much. He's I don't even know. I feel like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it anymore, but like, oh my God. I couldn't do it in the DMV. So I was like, okay, we're not going to do that. Got home, did some work, and then I went outside and pruned a bunch of plants. And then my parents gave me a couple of plants too, which was really nice. So I'll show you guys those in a little bit. I'll show them to you outside. So I was just like watering them, putting them in like where they're going to hang out. And I'm working on like redoing the patio because I want to spend more time outside. So I ordered new like couch covers for like my outdoor like couch that I have out there. And it's been really nice to put like plants and just makes it feel more like comfortable and like pretty to look at when there's plants. So I basically told my parents, I was like, any plants you don't want, I want them, specifically outdoor plants, because my house is really dark. So it's like super hard to grow any indoor plants. Like that's my living room. She doesn't get any light. Like that's what it looks like pretty much all the time, except for in the mornings. So I have like some plants scattered around, but like they're in here in this room. It's great because the windows are, it's just the way that the house is set up. So we get a lot of light in this room and in the like bedroom, but the living room and the kitchen, she does not have light. So I mostly put the plants here, but I moved some of them out. It was a whole thing. I'm like trying them out, seeing if they get enough light in the like living room and kitchen if I just leave the lights out. I put all the hardier plants, like the pothos, like they seem to just thrive wherever. So hopefully that works. Anyways, you don't care about all this plant talk, but I was outside doing a lot of plant stuff and it's really hot. So I was really sweaty, took a shower. Now I'm making myself another cup of coffee, iced this time, and I'm gonna go do more work because I did lose some time while I was at the DMV. So I gotta catch up on my work. And today I want to get back to my reading. That is my goal for the rest of the weekend. Like I literally don't have any plans except to read. And I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that that's going to be like my new reading schedule. Like I don't think I'm going to really read anymore during the week because I spend it doing work and then homework. So I think I'm just going to dedicate my weekends to just reading. So, the vlogs might reflect that, where like I don't really do too much reading until the weekend, where I do like have a lot of time to like bulk read, because I'm just not a person that really likes to read like 10 pages a day type thing. Like I really like to sink myself into the stories, and I just find it really hard to just like read for like 10 minutes before bed or something. It's just, it doesn't work for my brain. Like I really want to be enveloped in these stories. So yeah, I need big chunks of time because I want to lose my marbles while reading. So yeah, weekends I think are going to become my like reading days, I guess. I do have reading sprints on Sunday for Halloween-a-thon. So that's also going to be a good day to get some reading done. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go make my coffee. I'm going to get back to work. And then later today, we're going to settle down and do some reading. And I'll show you guys the plants in the B-roll. So you guys can see which ones I got because they're very cute. They're not like any like unique plant or anything, but they're really pretty. And I like having them in my patio because I feel like it just adds to the ambience, you know? So that's it. I'm going to go. I will speak to you guys later. Guys, so today is Sunday. It is the final day of the vlog. We have quite a bit to talk about and catch up on. Unfortunately, not a lot of rating updates to be honest, so I'm just prefacing that now. You know what, I'm actually going to start with that because there's not a lot to say. I have been reading The Unseelie Prince and I got to page 184. I know it's taken me so long to read this, but when I tell you that every single time I step back into this, I am screaming, crying, throwing up. Every time without a doubt. This man is literally like the epitome of like black cat energy. Like he's, oh my God. I'm obsessed with him. I'm obsessed with him. I'm obsessed with how brutal he is. Like there was this scene in this book that I mean, when it started, I did not think we were going to get such a graphic description of what happened, but holy fuck. My jaw was on the fucking floor. I was like, he did what? To who? Like, it was honestly like horrific. Like, it was like horror. You know what I mean? Like, very descriptive, disgusting, well-deserved. I will say well-deserved, but holy shit. Like, it was nasty. And I was like, oh my God. I swear this book has been like 100 since the beginning, but somehow after that scene it ramped up to like 200. Like I was like, I literally didn't think this could get more dramatic and insane and juicy and enemies to lovers. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Oh my God. So yeah, I think like I'm a little bit over 50%, probably like 65-ish. I love it so much. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. This is giving me 5-star vibes. Like truly, she's giving me 5-star vibes. I know she's taking me a while, but it's not her fault. Like it's not this book's fault. It's just like the week has just been really busy, but it's not the book's fault. And I'm obsessed. But it's... I stand by what I said last time. Like, it's not going to be for everyone. And he's very villainous. Like, he's a very villainous character. He is very crude. He's an asshole. Like, he's a dick. Like, truly, that's to sum it up. He's an ass. He's a dick. But it works for him. Like, you really become enamored and endeared by him, even though he is such a little butthole. Like, you can't help but love him, you know what I mean? So I'm obsessed. Gonna continue this in next week's vlog. I'm so excited to continue with it. Like, it's just so fucking good. It's so good. Okay, so next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. My birthday was on Wednesday. Obviously, I told you guys about that. And my lovely patrons, they're so nice to me. I love them so much. They sent me some birthday gifts, so I'm gonna show you guys the books that they sent me for my birthday. It was so nice. I already thanked all of them, obviously, but I just wanted to show you guys because I'm so obsessed and I'm so excited. So Shelly sent me 3 books. All of them, I'm just literally like, should I start them now? No, but I might. So she sent me the Half Orcs Maiden Bride. These are all part of a series. I forget the name of the series, but they're all like part of it. So we have this one. I have to figure out the reading order because I don't know if there's like a specific reading order to follow. Then we have The King's Spinster Bride. And I think all of these kind of follow older MCs. I'm telling you this like but I think they all follow older MCs. So we have that one. And then we have Servant to the Spide. I literally don't know if that's right, so I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. So we have that, and they all have kind of like cobwebs on the cover, and I'm like, what does that mean? I feel like they're kind of all a little bit like, I don't want to say like Regency era, but like a little bit like that vibe, but like with like monsters maybe, because this one's orcs, right? I don't know about the other ones, so I don't know if they have monsters, but I don't know, they just kind of give me the vibe. I think they're all set in the same world. I need to do some research on it, but Super excited to get to these. So thank you so much, Shelly, for sending these over. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, I can't wait. And these are going on the Ruby Dixon shelf, which is this one here. Like literally this is all Ruby Dixon essentially. So I'm just gonna put them here for now just so I can put them away up there. And then from Sonia, she sent me The Cotton Candy Massacre by Christopher Robertson. I have been wanting to read this for so long, and I think this October might be when I read this. I've heard nothing but great things about this. I feel like all my friends that have read it have really liked it, so I'm really, really excited to get to this one. But this is just like a massacre, I think at like a, I don't know if it's like a theme park or like a circus maybe. There's like a circus tent on the cover, so maybe circusy vibes. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard really good things about this one. I heard that the kills are crazy and that it's just like a really fun time, and I'm so obsessed with this cover. I just think it's so fucking cool. So yeah, I'm so excited to read this. So thank you so much, Sonia. I can't wait to get to this one. I feel like it's gonna be so good, and you guys know I love clowns, so very excited for this one. And then from Michelle, I got A Soul to Touch by Opal Rain. This is the third book in the Dust Walker Brides series. So I have the second one. I ordered the second one not that long ago. I read the first one obviously for the book club. It was so fun. I vlogged it. I loved it so much. So I'm very excited to continue with the series. So I have the second one and now I have the third one. So I'm like set for like the foreseeable future. I literally can't wait. Like all these books are so chunky and the covers are so fucking gorgeous. Like I'm so excited. So thank you so much, Michelle. I can't wait to read this. Look at how gorgeous. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So yeah, this one's gonna go down here next to A Soul to Keep. I'm just like placing them where they're gonna be in the bookshelf so I don't forget to put them away. Very, very nice birthday week. Okay, and as you guys saw, I did a bunch of gardening in this vlog. And you're probably wondering like, why the fuck did you start gardening in the fall? I live in LA and in the summer it is unbelievably hot. Like there were days that were like 110, 104 degrees and there's just actually no fucking way that I was gonna put myself through that. So the fall, the days have been around like 80, sometimes 90 degrees. So it's a lot more manageable to be outside. And I just really wanted another hobby that was not in my house, you know what I mean? Like obviously I don't have to read here, but a lot of things in my life take place within the confines of my home, you know, like my job, my school, you know, reading, this hobby, filming, you know, mostly takes place inside. And I really wanted to find something that would take me out of my house to an extent, because obviously I'm doing things in my house still, but just like outside. I do have the space to do it and it has been something I've wanted to do for a while. It's just like I've just been putting it off. But when the weather started cooling down a little bit and I just was like, you know what, like we should take advantage and start kind of like revamping the patio, do some gardening, try it out, see if it's something I like or something that I'm even decent at. Obviously it's a learning curve, any hobby, but I felt like this one was going to be like a good one that I could really like put a good amount of time in and spend a good amount of hours on. So this morning I spent it basically gardening the whole morning. So I potted the lime tree that I had and I potted a chili plant that I had. I think it's called the Black Cobra Pepper. It's so good. It's super spicy, but it's super good. So I planted that. I pruned more plants that were overgrown and that was a lot of fun. Just like being outside, doing something that like moves your body felt really good, because I knew that I was going to be sprinting for like a while, so I wanted to just do something that took me out of my house. So that was really fun, and also I didn't have to spend money doing it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things I'm like, if I leave my house I'm gonna spend like $50, like, and I'm just like, I can't do that. I took Olive to the vet on Saturday, so that wiped out my bank account. It was so expensive, but it was necessary. So I am predicting more spending in the Olive area in the future, but I wanted to find a hobby that was like relatively inexpensive and something that I could do that took me outside. So gardening seemed like kind of the perfect segue for that, right? Planted some herbs, as you guys saw in this vlog as well. So those are doing better. I definitely feel like they're going to take a bit to like really grip to the new soil because they were basically moved. So we'll keep you updated on that, but hopefully they do grow because I really want cilantro because I use so much cilantro. I really wanted to find dill, but I could not find any. So I should probably look up like when it's, you know, I feel like I don't really have to worry too much about temperature here because it's not like it gets really cold. So I'm not really too worried about plants and like very special climates because we don't get snow. It doesn't get really cold. So I feel like we have a pretty large, you know, bandwidth to work with when it comes to gardening. I don't think anything's really gonna die too easily because of lack of light or like because it's too cold or anything like that. So it should be fine. Anyways, so we did some gardening. That's what I did this morning. Then I had sprints for Halloween-a-thon, which were a lot of fun and they were so ridiculous. I think I did 4 hours of sprints and I did 2 sprints in those 4 hours. Truly, the chat is too funny. I cannot be helped. Like, it's just, I would rather talk to y'all than like sprint, to be honest. But yeah, we did sprints today as well, and I did do a lot of reading of my book in those sprints. So they were, you know, they were productive when we were sprinting, but we didn't sprint that much. And then later today we went to a brewery, went to go try their Oktoberfest beer. It was all right. It wasn't my favorite Oktoberfest that I've tried, but that was fun. And now we're back home. And unfortunately for me, I have to wake up at 2 in the morning because I have to take my mom to the airport. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. I already know that I'm gonna be dead as fuck tomorrow. So I'm just like wanted to close out the vlog here. I was planning to push it further until Monday, but honestly, like I'm just taking into account like all the driving I'm gonna be doing at 2 in the fucking morning that I'm just like I'm gonna be dead. Like there's actually no way that I'm gonna be able to like read probably. So just I'm just gonna end it here and just keep moving forward for next week's because I'm gonna be dead on the last day of September. Like I already know I'm gonna be fucking destroyed tomorrow. So that's gonna be it for this video. Didn't finish a book, but you know what? I had a really fun time this vlog and I really enjoyed the footage that I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed what happened this week. I feel like this week was like, I feel like so many things happened. Like, I don't know why this week feels like it was like 2 weeks long. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there was so much stuff going on that it feels like it was way longer than it was. I don't know if anyone else feels like what, I don't know. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, even though there was not a lot of reading done in it. If you made it to this part of the video and you want to leave me an emoji just to say hi, I feel like we should do like a gardening emoji because that was kind of like the thing that kind of took up a lot of my time, sort of. So let's do a little gardening emoji. I know there's like a gardener emoji, or like a plant or something, you know. Is there a shovel? I don't know. Just something that gives you the gardening vibes, whatever that means to you. So that's gonna be it for me. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to keep with more content from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.